Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Take It to the Next Level with Luba Rascheff. I hope you're doing well today. I wanted to talk to you about walking on water today and the relationship between walking on water and taking it to the next level in our lives. And what I'm going to do is use the example of Jesus walking on the water. It's one of maybe the most showy, the most flashy miracles in the New Testament. And yet, in a way, it's a very smooth and it kind of flows very well. And the reason I'm saying that is because as the narrative goes, Jesus is up on a mountain praying when the disciples, whom he has ordered to get into a boat and kind of travel to the other side of the Sea of Galilee, they do this, but in the middle of the trip, there's a problem. The wind picks up, the waves pick up, and all of a sudden they find themselves, in a storm, in a very stormy situation. And they get very scared, and who knows what's happening in that boat. Maybe the water is coming in, it's filling up the boat. They're just panicking, most likely, very scared for their lives, maybe even thinking it's all over. But what happens is Jesus, who is on a mountain, knows that this is happening, and he just starts walking down the mountain. He starts walking toward the seashore, the shoreline between land and the Sea of Galilee. But for him, the liminal boundary between the sea and the land is nothing at all. And so what happens is he just keeps walking on the sea. And when they see him, they freak out and they think that he's a ghost, and they say, it's a ghost, and he says, no, it's me. Interesting, right? And then Peter just says, if it's really you, just command me to come out on the water too. So Jesus says, okay, come out on the water. So Peter gets out of the boat and he starts walking, but there's still the storm going on. The storm is still in effect, and the noise and the waves, suddenly he gets scared, and then he starts to sink. So for a moment, he was in that kind of gravity-defying, higher dimensional state that Jesus was in. For a moment, that was happening. But then fear brought him down. So in the world that we live in today, with all the climatic disturbances happening, what happened in Maui, what happened in BC, in the flooding in Ontario, the fires in BC, the fires and the wind in Maui, and all of these things, extreme temperatures, all of these things that we're dealing with, it can be scary. But if we want to take it to the next level, if we want to remain in that kind of higher dimensional state that Jesus was, this kind of calm in spite of the storm, and after which he actually stilled the whole storm, then if we can stay in that state, then we're taking it to the next level. So, be well, and may God be with you in your storms. Thanks so much for stopping by today, and see you next time.